That's the iconic theme to Jurassic Park, released more than 3 decades ago. Are you kidding? Now the 7th installment in the franchise, Jurassic World Rebirth, is out. Metro Morning film columnist Jason Gorber is here to tell us more. Jason, good morning.
Good morning.
Do we need another Jurassic Park?
It's dynamite. Come on. What else we got? Put it on the poster. Come on.
How much does this new film reflect the original?
In many ways, it reflects the original in the good way. I like this film a lot. Good. I think this may well be the 3rd best in the series. I understand that there are 7, so people are probably a little bit tired, but and some people I think a little bit jaded about it. But I thought it was great. Did exactly what it wanted to do. The cast is great. It's written by David Koepp, who did the original. And the second one, and did story for the 3rd one. Look, the first Jurassic Park is a masterpiece. Came out, first of all, it's one of the most, we could nerd out a lot. The fact that he was, Steven Spielberg was editing Jurassic Park while in Auschwitz shooting Schindler's List, just like in terms of the most insane cinematic achievements ever. The fact that both those films were basically being done simultaneous is extraordinary. But the first film was to have lived through when that came out. It was so transformative, completely changed cinema history. It's a big, big, big deal. And if you rewatch the original, it absolutely holds up. The effects work is extraordinary. Tons of Canadians actually assisting with that. It's amazing. The second film that Steven Spielberg also directed is a little shaky, but has moments that are absolutely glorious. Actually, one of my favorite shots in all of Spielberg is this amazing thing where a bus is sort of over a cliff and the crane actually goes inside and you see the glass shattering. Absolutely incredible. Then we had a bunch of, ones that are, the 3rd one's fine, and then a bunch of nostalgic ones with the Chris Pratt series. This film very much is going back to what the original was. It's sort of it has elements that are drawn from the original films. We have a completely new cast, sort of spearheaded by Scarlett Johansson. We have a very, very, very handsome Jonathan Bailey wandering around. We have Mahershala Ali, who's also fantastic. And it's a different way of approaching it, but I think it's the right scope because it's kind of doing this sort of tangential sideways story and it's not so tied to the other narrative that it's just allowing itself to be having fun and recognize that there's something glorious about having a bunch of dinosaurs running around trying to eat people.
But you also told one of our producers there's even a romance between the 2 dinosaurs.
Yeah, there's a dino romance. I don't know where we're going. A Brontro romance. They try to do something. Look, the film not only echoes. It's directed by Gareth Edwards, who did Rogue One, among other things, Godzilla. But he is somebody who's extraordinary at actually showing scope. So he does really amazing camera work to actually show the size of these creatures and give us that sense of awe that we haven't really seen in many ways since the first film. And one of the scenes is this beautiful moment of these sweeping tails sort of going around as you have these 2 dinos nuzzling. And it's like it humanizes the wrong word. It dynamizes them. It basically reminds you that they're not just there just to eat or just to show off really pretty pictures. It's that you feel that humans are integrating with these creatures in a way that we, since kids, you sort of like have this amazing vision of what it would be like for this to actually happen. The film touches upon that. It echoes a ton of Jaws. It echoes Close Encounters. It echoes all kinds of other Spielbergian elements. Steven Spielberg's still here as a producer, obviously selected director, obviously still plays a major role in these films. But the film is very wise in that it develops so much to do with character. I think a lot of people, there's been some disappointment online about this film. I think that this film actually really does shine in ways, but more importantly, it's a summer blockbuster.
Exactly. Does it need to be experienced in a theater?
1,000,000%.
Okay.
So to see the giant visuals, to be there with air conditioning on these crazy hot days, but to see it, I think, with an audience is also, because there's some moments that are actually not really jump scares, but there's certainly moments that emotionally feel substantially better to actually see with an audience. Turn off your phones and go.
Please turn off your phones.
And then be there and just to experience the joy and wonder of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. For me, it's the first one in a very long time that gave me that sense of wonder, that sense of awe. That there's a swimming dinosaur which is very jawsy. They're on a boat. Exactly. So it's shot in Thailand. It's a beautiful, incredible setting, but it's also shot in Malta. Malta has this giant tank where a bunch of watery films. It's like the giant one they built for Titanic. That was in Mexico. There's a lot of watery movies that are shot there, but it allows this sense that you really feel like you're in the middle of the ocean, actually being attacked by giant lizard-like animals. It's actually just a lot of fun. As I said, the performances are great, and the fact that Jonathan Bailey got to play the clarinet theme for his own little moment, and everybody's excited about his glasses. There are worse things.
Jonathan Bailey is in everything.
Well, I think this and Wicked does count as everything, and there will be another Wicked for him to be all excited about. But yeah, absolutely worth seeing. Forget the naysayers and just go and just remember that Dino's a lot of fun to see.
Great.
And go to see it in theaters.
Yes. He's pointing at you, Nicole.
I know. I'm going to go. I love it. I know. I'm going. I promise. I promise.
Barbie.
I know. I'm sorry. Hey. I mean, I was there. It's great.
Just 3 years ago. Jason, thank you as always. I appreciate the energy. Jason Gorber is the editor-in-chief of That Shelf and Metro Morning's film columnist. He is here every Friday at 7:20 to give us his movie reviews.
That Shelf.